guys are ready to go. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at center. And Barrett gets it to go.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Here's Morris. Misses off the right eye.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And Randall throws it down.
Okay, Julius Randall. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. And there's the pass to Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to score.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Barrett. Morris against Brunson. Beal with the steal. On the wing, Morris kicks it to Avdia. For Barrett, almost, but it rolls out. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fin guys off and get those rebounds.
Randall against Kuzma. Now, here's Barrett. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Pass to Avdia. Takes it inside. It's stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Rebound by the Wizards.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York leading by 4. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. He kicks it to Barrett. Randall outside. Trying to get something going. He doesn't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Porzingis can't hit. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. Grimes passes to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Kuzma slams it in.
They're so elusive in screen and roll action route. Kuzma, nice play.
Brunson scanning the floor. Randall finds Robinson. Robinson with it. In the corner, Barrett with it. Stolen by Avdia. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Beal. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the three off target. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Robinson left side. Grimes passes to Barrett. Here's the dish to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble guy.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Playing at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the 1. Here's Morris. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And Brunson, here we go. Robinson finds Randall. Launches it. That shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Morris dishes to Beal. Back to Morris. Upside Beal. Pass to Avdia. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Over Randall. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Kuzma.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A 3 from Porzingis. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Out to Barrett. Lets it go with the 3. Randall passes to Grimes. New York missing again. For Washington, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Morris, left side. On left to the wing. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
And it's blocked.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Such a boost to this offense where this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Morris outside to the wing right side. Avdia kicks to Morris. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
There's the pass to Grimes. Here's Randall. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Stolen by Brunson. Barrett against Morris. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Barrett kicks to Randall. Out to Barrett. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Barrett. The three. Porzingis with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Morris. It's rebounded by New York. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Out to the right wing. Back to Barrett. Passes to Brunson. Here's Grimes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bradley Beal picks one up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Beal. No points in the game yet for him. They could use a bucket. No shot off that time. And so it's New York with us. Thank you, David, for that interview. And
19, the Blazers, 13.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
You've got Reddish. We'll be topping out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's quickly into the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, I'll tell you, he does not let the potential contact impede his progress. Toppin is aggressive.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. When you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Right against Rose. Washington again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
New York leading by 10. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Quickly finds Rose. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. A shot by Reddish, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can
the previous play is
easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Rose passes to Quickly. Drives to the hoop. That is kicks to Rose. Here's Toppin. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Toppin's got the lead up to 12 now for New York. The Wizards shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Right, the pass to Hachimura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep improving and meet those expectations.
And he's good on the second. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quickly up top. Rose kicks to Toppin. Good on the triple. Toppin's got 7 points.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Here's Wright. Count that bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The Knicks leading by 12. And here is Quickly. Outside Rose. Quickly kicks to Reddish. Back to Quickly. Three-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from teammate.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Quickly with a wide open look. And again, it's New York.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Quickly's got 9 points for the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Stolen by Rose. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
New York with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. Rose kicks to Toppin. Pass to Quickly. Back to Toppin. The pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. Rebound, Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kispert, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Wizards have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Right wing. Here's Grimes. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Morris dishes to Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got his first bucket in this one.
But you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Wizards 5 right now. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Here's Avdia. No good from outside. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Robinson finds Barrett. Now here's Randall. Back to Barrett. Here's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Beal. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Beal's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Barrett the pass to Randall. Pass to Grimes. And here's Barrett. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Washington ball.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Morris. Outside for Beal. Back to Morris. There's the drive. And the shot goes down.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Grimes. Porzingis with the block. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
New York leading by 14. Randall surveying the D. Here's Grimes. New York, no good that time either. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The feed to Avdia. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Barrett penetrating. Stolen by Avdia. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Kuzma.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense in no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Morris against Brunson. Outside for Randall. And they hit it back. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. Randall. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And so just rolling to the finish line now is what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
A very solid win indeed, and when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Julius Randle.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
It's good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Randall outside. So the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Barrett inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porzingis has got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be...
Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark, really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Randall. Brunson misses. There's the steal. Randall with it, guarded by Smith. Outside Robinson. The three is up. And again, the Knicks missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Finished off the break.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Here's Grimes. From behind the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Randall. Outside Brunson. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. 16 feet out. It's stolen by Halliburton. Smith against Barrett. Smith passes to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Uneasy two on the layup.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Smith. Brunson against Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And Clark, the teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, B.A. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
And he's good on the second. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson on the drive. Outside Barrett. Pass to Grimes. 3 on the clock. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Out to Hield. Out to the right wing. And here's Turner. Deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Barrett. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Hield passes to Smith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. Five on the clock. Now here's Barrett. To the right side. Open shot from Brunson. That one a little long.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Hield for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Tipped. Puts up a 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Hield. Brunson passes to Robinson. Here's Randall. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Pacers up by...
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Halliburton, Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Nembhard in a two-guard.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19, still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Robinson can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the paint. Halliburton finds Turner. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with a steal.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Brunson against Hield. Shoots. Brunson misses. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
New York trailing. Barrett with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Back to Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. To the wing on the left. Launches it. And again, the Knicks missing. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Halliburton's got 7 points.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Pass to Randall. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Robinson finds Randall. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Indiana leading. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. They can either develop or attract an elite all-star player. That would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Grimes. The Pacers making their last shot. It's Barrett on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Turner. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Randall with a steal. Robinson passes to Randall. Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Barrett. Guarded by Hield. And here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Halliburton with some nice D. Oh, they pick off the pass. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Randall to win it. Guarded by Smith. Brunson fires the three. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. He has 6.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Barrett can't hit.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Fires the three. Here's Turner. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here are the Pacers now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Grimes. Deflects the pass. From the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Appreciated, Allie. And
12. The Pacers, 15.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
The shot by Duarte, no good. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Now here's Barrett for the lead. Grimes' shot is off. Pass to Matherin. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Knicks. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Toppin. Reddish on the wing. Baseline jumper. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Batase. McConnell outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Quickly finds Rose. Back to Quickly. And the Knicks miss again.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Now here's Reddish. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Duarte. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Duarte's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rose against McConnell. Toppin passes to Quickly. Now Reddish lets it go from deep, and the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you can fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Taylor. Hartenstein pulls it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the wing, right side. Here's Toppin. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Duarte. There's the triple. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Rose, the pass to Reddish. Now here's Toppin. Tight defense on him. Pacers with a rebound. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Jackson. And here's Quickly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Toppin passes to Reddish. Back to Toppin. Shoots over McConnell. That shot off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Jackson. Picked his pocket. Here's the break. Here's Reddish. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game. Hield finds Halliburton. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. First one falls for him.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Now here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Toppin passes to Reddish. 18 feet out. The shot no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Pacers, we've got Miles Turner. Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Out to Hield. Over Barrett. Second chance shot. And an intentional foul right there.
Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Brunson. Hield for 3. He's off on that one. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson passes to Robinson. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. It's Barrett on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers shooting 35% so far in this one. Hield passes to Smith. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside Barrett. Brunson passes to Barrett. Randall with it. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Grimes. For 3, Barrett. New York, no good that time either. Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Outside heel. Back to Halliburton. To take the lead. Robinson with the block. Here's Barrett. And the bucket is good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Pass to Grimes. This one for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Again, Halliburton missing. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hield from outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Randall, pass to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Here's Grimes. Pulls it. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. It's kept alive. And then Turner with the dunk.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Randall against Smith. Right wing. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Turner. Smith with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. Hield for 3. He drops it from range. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
What poise from Hield when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Here's Turner. Out to Hield. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, New York. Here's Brunson. Here's Randall. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Out to Hield. Outside Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. It's stolen by Halliburton. Indiana calls timeout. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. in a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Poke loose. Robinson with a steal. A timeout called by New York. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Whoop. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. The kick out to Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Turner. That one no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. To the middle. Smith against Randall. Outside Barrett. Now Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Over to the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Hield for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Beyond the arc. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. To the wing, right side. Here's Grimes. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Nembhard. Hield with the ball. Takes the 3. They get it again.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
That's the way to go if you've got good position. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
The Knicks have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Randall against Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Randall finds Barrett. Smith with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Halliburton outside. Smith inside. Randall's there, and so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Both shots good from the strike. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Grimes. From deep. Randall can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check with maybe a step out of his range.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
We love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a big mistake.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be...
see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now, here is Morris. Kuzma outside. Outside for Beal. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Porzingis.
For Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously, a new coach, so tactically, some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really improved.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Morris looking over the floor. Over in the corner, Avdia. It's Kuzma penetrating. Out to Morris. Fires top of the key. And the shot is long.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Loads it up for Halliburton. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morris right side. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morris against Halliburton. Avdia the pass to Morris. Wizards passing it around. And Beal kicks to Morris. Pocket 6. Kuzma left side. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Called for run, and Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Nembhard. Off target with his 3. Washington trailing. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Halliburton against Morris. Oh, Turner in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morris with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Beal. Kuzma outside. Morris kicks to Kuzma. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. Outside for Beal. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Now the pass to Nembhard. Nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got 6.
great at facilitating, guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Outside for Beal. Kept alive by Washington. Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Beal. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. He'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guard. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton, Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now here's Hield following the miss by Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Out to Morris. The crossover. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. He locks up the alley-oop pass. Indiana again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Wizards trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's Beal with the 3. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Hield kicks to Turner. Halliburton in the corner. They get it back. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Avdia with it. Picked up by Turner. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Halliburton outside. Going by Avdia. Beal against Hield. Up top, Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Halliburton gets to Smith. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. here is Halliburton. Up top, Porzingis. Back to Morris. Out to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris passes to Kuzma. Smith scanning the floor. It's stolen by Morris. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, big time height advantage there. And he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Here's Nemhard. Healed outside. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Kuzma kicks to Morris. Back to Kuzma. It's up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Halliburton.
The future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Right, the pass to Kispert. From deep. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And
22. The Pacers. 20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Indiana trailing here.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Vitadze in at the 5. Pacers trail by 4. Now, here's McConnell. Passes it toward Faye. Fires it up. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Mathurin offline with his 3. Washington leading now by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. Back to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. 3 on 3. Here's Wright. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Into the lane. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
McConnell against Wright. Pass to Kispert. The pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Duarte. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McConnell against Wright. 4 on the shot clock. Mathurin. And Wright pulls it down. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert. Knocked
the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. That's the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Nice move. He takes it up and plays it in. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Taylor. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Right, the pass to Hachimura. The kick out to Wright. Top of the key, Kispert. Picked him clean. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Hachimura. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Barton outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's Hachimura in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 7. Taylor passes to Duarte. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Wright. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kispert. Pass to Gafford. Hachimura with it. He kicks it to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. Right against McConnell. Here's Duarte. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Vitadze. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards lead by 7. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Porzingis finds Beal. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Beal, guarded close, and here's Morris for 3. That one doesn't go, and Indiana will go the other way with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Indiana again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morris against Halliburton. Out to Kuzma. Back to Morris. And the pass to Kuzma. Avdia with it. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Hield. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Sweet move, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Beal pulls it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's Halliburton. Down low, here's Smith. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Morris. Unloads.
On defense, Halliburton relies on his lateral quickness and that long, lanky body. That's how he got in front of the shooter.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Halliburton up top. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal deciding where to go with it. From out in the wing, he knocks it down. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
Defenses have to know that Bradley Beal is thinking score. This time he does it from the mid-range.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here is Morris. There's Beal with the three. Out to Morris. Wizards passing it around. Porzingis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Kuzma passes to Beal. Here's Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Morris. Porzingis from deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it to Morris. Halliburton with the steal. Turner for three. Kuzma pulls it in. Morris outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so Washington again turning it over. By Hield, nobody around, no good. And so it's the Wizards with the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
From 9 feet. No good off the glass.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Here's Beal. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards. Failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Off target from outside. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Brunson. Randall outside. Pass to Grimes. 5 to shoot. Outside Brunson. For 3, Randall fires. hammers in the triple.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Morris outside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Out to the right wing. Outside Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morris outside. Porzingis high post. 14 feet away. No good, off the front rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Morris passes to Beal. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Pass to Randle. 1:27 left in the first. Here's Grimes. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Randle. Washington with a rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That's just fundamental basketball. Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Brunson finds Randle. It's Barrett on the wing. Randle outside. Barrett up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Washington with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Down low. Inside. Kuzma outside. And there's a 3-second violation. For New York, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Morris. Beal outside. Outside Porzingis. And another basket for Washington.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close.
And so it's Washington up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big. But you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one's on Monte Morris. The Wizards for the lead. Morris with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Kuzma, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's Kuzma's willingness to mix it up and earn the N1 opportunity.
And the free throw, no good. Back to Morris. Pass to Kuzma. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Over Barrett. And Grimes pulls it down.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Porzingis passes to Beal. The kick out to Morris. Here's Avdia. He tries for three. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Of course, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Here's Porzingis. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 10.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Avdia, guarded by Barrett. To the paint. Robinson against Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Back to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 6 points.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Here's Morris. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Out to Beal. There's the three. Pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Here's Grimes. To halt the run. And Porzingis with the block. Kuzma against Randall. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Pass to Randall. Out left to the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Morris. That one's wide left. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Randall. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, the Wizards shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. And stolen by Barrett. Jacks up a 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
You can tell some players like that rhythm dribble. R.J. Barrett using the pull-up jumper. Go ahead, R.J.
Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Beal finds Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Wizards. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Wright, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target. Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh my goodness.
Rose can't connect.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Stolen by Quickly. Reddish with it. Barton covering. Quickly, left side. And here's Toppin from the arc. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Right against Rose. Hachimura from long range. And again, Washington with a triple.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now Wright. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Kispert. Pulls it from the corner. It's not going to go for him. New York goes the other way with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Reddish passes to Quickly. And here's Toppin to the left side wing. Rose with it. Reddish on the wing. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Wright. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert, guarded by Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To the right side. From deep, Rose. Rebound by the Wizards.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's Wright from the arc. And again, Washington, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Toppin. Looking to end the drought. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Wright, the pass to Barton.
I see him.
Back to Wright. Pass to Kispert. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. For New York, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. They swipe it. Here's Kispert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Gafford. No good there. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Reddish.
And it's flushed down. A touchdown.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Kispert. Back to right. Launches a three. And Toppin pulls it down. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the inside. Kicks it to Quickly. Toppin outside. With the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble drive.
Hachimura from long range. And another miss by Washington. From deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Washington out in front by 19. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And it's Porzingis off the drive. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Now Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. It's going to be a long night if you don't pull him off.
Right wing. Brunson up top. Pass to Robinson. Randall's got room. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Morris outside. Beal outside. Back to Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Beal. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Grimes. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Wizards shooting around 53%, a nice number. On the wing, Kuzma. Here's Apia, checked by Randall. Here's Kuzma. Kuzma, great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 21.
To me, that's about two things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Brunson passes to Randall. The three. He buries it from three.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Up top, Morris. Pass to Abdia. It's Beal on the wing. Now Morris. From deep. Randall pulls down the board. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. On the attack, Morris. Beal outside. From deep three-point range. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson finds Robinson. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Abdia. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Brunson. Randall outside. Fires the three. And again, the Knicks missing. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Porzingis up top. Robinson defending. Porzingis misses. New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Wizards.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Robinson. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Kuzma for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Barrett on the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by Kuzma. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Barrett. 3-pointer. And again, the Knicks missing. So we see the Wizards taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the New York starting five, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Fires from 18. Good as the jump shot falls.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Here's Halliburton. Indiana shoot their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings. Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Hield can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Grimes. Misses the three.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Hield hits to Smith. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's Barrett after Indiana gets the three. Back to Randall. To get open is Robinson. Randall no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here is Robinson after the miss from Buddy Hield. 17-foot shot on the way. Randall no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. New York moving it around. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Good, nice job down low.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's the Knicks now. The Pacers making the shot. It's Barrett on the wing. For 3. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard the pass to Smith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Off target from three-point range. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50% to the middle. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Grimes passes to Barrett. And Brunson has it in the corner. And they get it. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Heel. Pacers leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And Smith with the stop.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Games team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Indiana.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Handle with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Brunson goes in. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got his second basket of the night. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Halliburton kicks to Smith. There's the triple. The Pacers getting another chance here. Here's Halliburton, and he converts the layup. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Passes it to Barrett. Back to Brunson. The pass to Grimes. On the wing. Robinson misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years. A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Brunson finds Randall. Here's Grimes. It's Barrett on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard/forward who wants to keep improving.
And so Barrett nails both of them. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. And it's Smith missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Healed against Barrett. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grimes passes to Brunson. To the right side. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The bump fake is a great equalizer.
And it's tied up with that one. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Aston Emma. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. By Hield, nobody around, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Barrett kicks to Brunson. The 3. Over to the wing. Goes up the baseline. New York, no good that time either. And here are the Pacers now. Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton passes to Hield. Fires from deep. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Over to the left wing. Grimes. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the 3rd. Here's Halliburton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be right got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just 4 to shoot. Bulls from the top of the key. They get it back. It's good on the putback. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
From the arc, and the 3-ball is good. Vitante's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's quickly. Defense is right there. Passes it to Reddish. And the foul on Chris Duarte. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Quickly finds Rose. 5 to shoot. To the left wing. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Rose against McConnell. 90 seconds now into the second half. Counted good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Rose. The pass to Reddish. And here is Quickly. Pocket 4. Back to Toppin. Over McConnell. Toppin can't get it to go.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
The Knicks with the lead, and a fast break now for New York. Toppin leading the charge.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
McConnell against Rose. Pass to Duarte. Back to Taylor. Right wing. Here's McConnell. That 3 off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Toppin kicks to Quickly. Here he goes. The kick out to Rose. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It'll go, and the New York Knicks cut down to just 1 on the basket from Taylor.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Rose dishes to Reddish. New York moving the ball around. McConnell against Rose. Kicks to Toppin. From outside the arc. New York now working with the new shot clock. Outside Rose. Pass to Reddish. The second chance effort. Toppin with it. On the wing Quickly. Fires from the corner, and it's in there. Quickly's got his first bucket of the night.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
McConnell scanning the floor. Cuts off the pass. Here's Toppin. Passes to Hartenstein. And he dumps it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Back to Rose. He kicks it to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Toppin. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Batadze the pass to McConnell. Here's Taylor. Back to McConnell. An easy 2 points on the layup. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
We're at the end of the third.
Please give a big round of applause.
Here now a chance to show you the assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the lead wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in its center. Right side Rose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Hield finds Halliburton. And Halliburton sweeps it in.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Grimes. Barrett with the bounce pass. Grimes passes to Barrett. From downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Austin Emma. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Handle outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. There's no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Brunson against Halliburton. Out to Barrett. Out left to the wing. Robinson passes to Grimes. Hield against Brunson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randall passes to Grimes. Randall against Turner. Pass to Brunson. Over Halliburton. Pacers with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Hield the pass to Halliburton. Smith outside. From deep. Lets it fly. Will not go. This is off the front line. The Knicks leading by 4. Randall outside. To the left side wing. Grimes passes to Randall. Out to Barrett. Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton with pass to Turner. From past the arc. He can't hit that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
There's been such a A-plus shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Inside, it's stolen by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
To the right side. Pass to Grind. Barrett for three. Knocks down the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by New York. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Now Barrett. He dishes it to Robinson. Randall from outside. The rebound by Halliburton. Out to Smith. Takes the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. So a close game sees New York take this one. They see. All right, David, thank you.
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Here's Porzingis. Beal from outside. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Halliburton. Out to Hield. Beyond the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
That's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Hield. There's the triple. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Hield for 3. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And here's Hield. Now here's Turner. For 3, Smith got a piece of it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wizards on D. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Morris on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Now here's Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So the defender on their heels as Hield was coming right at him.
For the Pacers, Buddy Hield, 2.
And the second free throw is good. And here is Morris looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Beal. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. Kuzma with the ball, guarded by Smith. Porzingis finds Morris. And that misses. That would have put him up. Indiana leading. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Halliburton outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hield with the ball. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Porzingis. To the middle. Pass to Avdia. Hey, expanding his range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Out to Hield. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kuzma. Now Beal.
And a good heads up from Bradley Beal to spots the ready shooter.
5 ticks left in the opening quarter. The 3, Smith. Doesn't go for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Wizards up by 3.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
The Wizards with a lead. Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. 4-3. The rebound by Nembhard. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
That's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. Knowing that he has a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. Now Porzingis. Kuzma for 3. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Outside Hield. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Avdia attacking. Here's Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
Here's Halliburton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Now Porzingis. Turner covers, and he gets it to go. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Halliburton against Morris. Smith outside. Outside for Halliburton. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Halliburton's got 11.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Beal outside. Morris outside. And another miss by Washington. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Nembhard. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Wizards. Again, Halliburton missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Gets stolen by Hield. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morris against Halliburton. Into the lane. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Avdia, defended by Halliburton. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Nembhard.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hunting for
15. The Wizards. 15.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
They've got T.J. McConnell, also Chris Duarte out there, and it's Bataze in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Gafford. Martin outside. Right outside. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Barton, a good look. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Barton's got his first basket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. Outside for McConnell. For the lead. Rebound Washington. And Hachimura missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Damn, that's butter. Out to Hachimura. Right outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
McConnell against right. McConnell left side. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Gafford. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hachimura from long range. Matherin with a rebound. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Down low. Here's Taylor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. McConnell against Hachimura. Pass to Taylor. Here's Batase. Stolen by Gafford. Barton outside. Here he goes. And here's Hachimura. Right outside. Back to Hachimura. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Well, here's Wright from the arc. Kept alive. He goes up again. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Taylor. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
McConnell against Wright. Hachimura, the pass to Gafford. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
And he's going for the lob. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
The 3. Taylor's shot is off. Here's Kispert. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Beal, shot clock at 3. Kuzma for 3. Oh, stolen by Turner.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
And the basket by Halliburton.
This is why so many people are high on Halliburton, a sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Now Porzingis. Over Turner. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Morris passes to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. To the inside. Out to Beal. 4 on the clock. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
And I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost it.
Turner, a screen on Morris. 3-pointer. Halliburton. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Morris against Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Launches it. Again, Halliburton missing. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Avdia. He puts up a 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Porzingis. And the Wizards on the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Healed for 3. Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Avdia on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Outside heel from behind the arc. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morris passes to Kuzma. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Turner. Inside. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Halliburton misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Kuzma outside. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. Morris for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Avdia, covered by Smith. Offensive board. Porzingis, just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there, and a nice job in his effort defending.
Takes a 3. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Hield stepping up right now. Great sign for this young player.
Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Out to Beal. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. 1 second left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
So it's a